Oh yeah, no, that's coming home with me. I don't know how I'm gonna get it there, but that is definitely coming home with me. So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Hi everybody, it's Kate from KatyDid, and I'm here with Mr. Did today. We're just outside of Terry, Montana, and we are down at the river. Guess what? We're gonna look for rocks. Come along. I always pick up the first agate I see, even if it's not spectacular, just because it seems like a good luck charm. Just a pretty little piece of agatized wood. I've been walking over a lot of smaller rocks, trying to kind of get to some bigger ones. One of the things I know about this area is it has these colored mudstones. I think they're mudstones. It might be jasper, but it seems a little bit less glassy than jasper. But this is bright green. I've seen purple, and I have a project that I want to use these for, so I'm pretty excited to find them. Look at this lovely agatized wood. It has such a nice grain, and then you can see the agate silica feeling. I just love this so much. I stopped actually to look at this piece of agatized wood. Oh, look at the little streaks in there. Oh, that is so cool. That is really, really awesome. The waves that are in the grain, just that makes me happy. But right next to it, I saw this, possibly an agate, possibly not. I'm gonna wash it off and see. I brought my battery operated squirt bottle this time, which many of you asked about last time. Yeah, I had left it out in the cold and it froze, so I let it thaw. But I also did not change the batteries, so now it's dead and I am bottleless again. But I guess I've learned a lesson, maybe. This one is definitely an agate. The agates are much larger, hard to believe, I know. Over here in this area, the agates are much larger. And so this chunky one, hey, it is chunky, is probably not even considered a big agate over here. But of course, because of that, this area is heavily, heavily hunted. And so I'm happy to find anything at all. I have decided that neither one of these is probably an agate. This one is like such a great shape for it. I would have totally wanted to wash this off. But if you look on this side, it's probably nothing more than a jasp agate. Oh dear. I wish I hadn't said that, because now I've got to take it home. The jasp agates that I've cut are spectacular. But this other one, I'm just gonna leave. Anyway, it's a little bit of a problem not having my squirt bottle, and there's ice on the river, so I can't really get there because I don't want to fall through. Remember I told you that there was purple of this mudstone? This is it. This is a pretty big chunk, but I'm going to put it in my backpack, and if it gets too heavy I can take it out and carry it by hand. But I'd love to have the purple and the green and, you know, just some cool different colors for this. So Jim just found this, which I think is an agate. It looks like it's got some red plumes in it, so it's not like your typical moss agate. It might be really interesting to cut. And I actually just paused to pick up this, just like a slice of a log. Very, very nice. Well, I just stopped here because I saw something cool. And then my phone rang. And now I'm not sure what it is. I think Kava might be standing on it. What are you looking at, Kava? What are we looking at here? Well, it doesn't hurt to stop. You often find cool things that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. This area has some really, really beautiful agatized wood. I finally found a piece that I had misplaced. Look at the color in that. That is going to look so nice sliced. Very, very pretty. And you can see it's even a little bit translucent. I picked this up because I thought it was maybe some of that mudstone that I've been looking for, but this is a piece of petrified wood with reds, whites. Oh, this is going to be a petrified wood day, I think. One of my favorite things to find in the Montana agate world. Okay, they're all my favorites, I have to admit. But I love finding these crazy little bubbly, lumpy bumpy things that are just so fascinating to imagine how they were formed. And this is a good one. Jim just picked up this hunk of jasper. So pretty. And that, I think, is agatized wood, another really nice chunk. I had forgotten that this place had such great agatized wood.
Ooh, is that an agate?
It is an agate.
Oh my gosh.
It's an agate. And that one might be an agate too. It's hard to tell if it's an agate or quartzite without washing it off,
Yeah,
which of
maybe
course
we can bash a hole in it.
I already, well, good luck with that. Trust me, I've already tried it. I don't think it is. I think it's a near agate. Gosh, though, there's some. I'm so mad my squirt bottle is busted. I mean, it's so agate-y. There's no question about this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful agate with quartz crystals in the center pocket. Oh, I love this kind. Some nice druzy in there. Isn't that pretty?
That's amazing. This is nothing.
That is lava. Yeah, we're getting so many chunky petrified woods and possible agates that we are actually going to have to go get the car, unload the rocks, and try again because it's getting to be, well, okay, I just bent over and Jim was alarmed that perhaps my...
Well, the rocks keep rolling out of the bucket towards your
Oh
head.
my gosh, look, okay, you picked that one up. Look at that one right there.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look how agatized that is.
Oh, wow.
That is like 100% like agate-y goodness. And it's petrified wood. Well, it's agatized wood, but look, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay. All right, let's head back to the car and unload.
Yes.
This one is this beautiful, beautiful jasp agate. It has some red plumes in there. I could not leave it behind. Okay. Well, I've emptied the backpack and got back down to the beach. Jim has gone to go get the car. And I just found a really awesome tool that I can put in my pack. Remember how I was telling you how I love agates that are just kind of all crazy shapes? This one is the craziest. Oh my gosh, it's got all these little lines in it and all these boop-de-boops. That is super cool. Let's see what happens there. Oh, neat. What do we have here? Is it coral? Is it palm wood? It's got all these little bubbles and crystals in it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Maybe coral? Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably it. I'll bet that is going to be super pretty sliced. Here we have a jasp agate. It's got red jasper and really beautiful agate material in it. Oftentimes these, I think, are prettier than the actual agates that we're all looking for. And so I'm going to take it home with me. Since my backpack is now empty, I can fill it up again. If you enjoy these videos, please be sure to click the subscribe button. You can also support this channel financially by visiting KatyDidRocks on Etsy. I'm hunting in the silt down by the river while Jim goes and gets the car. And I found this chunka agatized wood. This one is quite a large one. And I think I'm going to take it along. I wish I could wash it off for you here, but we will look at it when we get home. Okay, so I'm probably not going to haul this out because it is very, very large. Oh my gosh, it's so big. But it's also so cool. It's basically a petrified stump. Oh, look at the size of this thing. Oh yeah, no, that's coming home with me. I don't know how I'm going to get it there, but that is definitely coming home with me. Just look at it. How cool is that? Jim and I are walking along the beach, and we're both very aware that we're going to have to carry back not just this heavy backpack, but that huge stump, because both of us agree that we can't possibly leave it behind. So we're picking things up, putting them in the backpack, looking at beautiful things, and Jim found an agate. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the little bumpies on there.
It's
that's
just
awesome.
ridiculous. You can't take 2 steps without finding something to pick up.
And so yeah, Jim's pretty happy with this spot. Anyway, we found this. I just wanted to show it to you because I love it. I love the shape. I love the texture. It is awesome. Jim just found this beautiful piece of agatized wood. I mean, the wood here, when I call it agatized, you know, when I find it near home, it's silicated, and so I call it agatized. But this is like clear agate material. So cool. I spotted this in the sunshine. Yet another incredible piece of agatized wood. This one is red. Ah, so nice. Well, we are slowly making our turtly way back to the car, partly because the backpack is extremely full again, and partly because there's still so much to see and we just don't want to miss something. The backpack is so full that I cannot bend over because the rocks will fall on my head, so I am having to point things out to Jim and say, would you pick this up please? Which maybe is an indicator that we should stop. Anyway, we're gonna go back, get that stump. Ah, Jim, I see another piece of wood that I need.
Oh, good
Beautiful.
heavens.
Isn't that nice?
That is ridiculous.
This is Kate from KatyDid.
And the beardless Mr. Did. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and keep on doing. You're not going to do a thumbs up?
No, I can't do it. I have some things for you to look at. Probably throw away.
Okay, what do you think about that one?
I think it's a throwaway.
It's quartzite.
Aha! Jasper?
It's a jasp agate. It might be a little bit too kind of meh. The colors are not that interesting, I think.
Okay.
So,
Same thing.
same thing with this one. Ooh, well, no, because this one's got that kind of cool, like, see how it's kind of sea wavy in there?
Yeah.
That might have some really cool slices. We'll keep that one.
I just got this because it was red.
I like the crystals in there. Let's keep that one for the rocks in a box.
Okay.
Nope.
This is the near agate.
That's quartzite.
Quartzite.
And that's an agate.
I knew that one was.
Okay, so that's agatized wood, maybe? And what else have we got? I think that would tumble nicely.
Okay. This is nothing, I'm sure.
No, that's probably just chert. That's more mudstone.
More mudstone.
That's nothing. That's a jasp agate. We can keep that one. That's interesting. Boy, that looks really agatey, but it's not. It's probably another jasp agate, but I think it's got enough agate material that it might be worth taking home, as long as we're not being, ridiculous. And that one's nothing.
You sure?
It's chert, is what it is.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay.